Okay, so yes, finally I have a microphone. Okay, so yes, finally I have a microphone. All good, all good, all good. Okay, so now we can resume. Okay, so something about the game, in case you guys are wondering, the game's called Genshin Impact. It's a so the story behind how I started this game is basically it's a free game, and I had forgotten the holy fuck. Okay, I think please I can.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Okay, well, Amber. Yeah, both. Yeah, so basically, you get a lot of characters, just like I showcased. Yeah, so I have these many characters as you can see, and I can choose any four at a time to play with. I can switch somebody in and out, and I have to basically scale them together. So everybody has a different type of, what you can say, like a type, you know, like in Pokemon we have water type, fire type. So in Genshin we have magical, fire type, wind type, water type. So yeah, and they have interactions that we call elemental reactions. And yeah, so in certain areas, certain dungeons, you have to have a certain specific type of what do you say, character in order to proceed. So yeah, that's why you want to scale with at least. What I mean by scale is you want to level up one of each at least. And XP points. So even I'm at a very early stage, but I can tell that as I go on, XP points are gonna be something that I'm gonna struggle with.
Seems she's
So I have to
talking
use
to
it very
someone.
wisely. But I haven't seen any other videos. Like there are videos which tell you like what are the biggest mistakes that you can do while playing the game, you know. But I have steered clear of those videos, and I'm just going out on my own, trying to figure this out. I have already made a mistake because there was this pack that was in the wish shop, section. Somebody who knows this game might be thinking what a noob I am, but anyway. So I just sort of bought it because it was starter, and I did not know what I was doing. Like first 20 minutes of my game.
Let's let her finish, then go say.
Exactly.
Which
but
is
I
what has
think
brought us
that's a
to this
mistake.
point in
That
the
was a
first
mistake.
place.
Yeah.
If you are unable to promptly deal with the Stormterror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomat. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense and...
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Okay, so to get you guys up to speed, there's
you're
this
back.
dragon.
Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable.
So yeah, basically to give you guys some context, because I haven't played a lot of this game, so what has really happened, I haven't streamed like before this. So there's this dragon called Stormterror. It is supposedly, as I was telling you, there are different gods of wind, blah blah, different gods. So apparently under the gods there are some elemental people, and then Stormterror is like one of the four wind elementals, you can say. And he has been causing some ruckus. Something has triggered him off or something, and we are trying to stabilize because there was a storm and everything. And yeah, we are just here. And the primary line of the story is the primary branch that basically this guy that you can see here, he got separated from his sister on some other world, and these guys together, the twins, were technically world hoppers. So they could teleport here and there in different worlds. But while she took away the sister, she also banished his powers. So he's a lot weaker. He cannot jump between worlds, and that's why he has to, roam around, find his way, and get back to his sister somehow. So that is the primary line. And for now, we are assisting people of Mondstadt and everything that you see, Knights of Favonius and whatever. We're just helping them out with their trouble.
The aftermath of Stormterror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo.
Cryo, again, one of the different gods, right? Again, there is an Anemo god, which is the wind god. There's Cryo. There might be others, but we are just starting out, so we have just come to Mondstadt, which is basically a wind village. Why do I call it a wind village? Because they primarily worship Anemo, which is the wind god.
Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
So exactly, Fatuis might be just followers of Cairo.
Them? They're super famous.
Yeah.
Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Stormterror is the right course of action. The Cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Anemo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Exactly.
What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Okay, so this is again a story, primarily like to give you guys an idea of what I'm exactly talking about. I can show it to you. So
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status.
Can you just chill for a while? Hold up. So there are Archon quests, which I think are basically quests which I'm branching quests. So something that I'm helping people along the way, like as you can see, Knights of Favonius and whatnot. And I think my story, like the basic, the guy's story, will proceed when I get back to, like, I get enough level to get to level 15, which is gonna help me do that troublesome work quest that you see there. Alright, but yeah, for now we are here and we are gonna be doing this quest, and we
Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
How is she talking to me?
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Yeah, it's my stamina meter. In case you're wondering, I can't sprint. And one very weird interaction that I've had is so that stamina meter, right? So if you similarly, you can hold the sprint button in order to swim faster. But if the meter goes down to 0, you do not just slow down, you just drown, which has happened with me like quite a lot. So that's why I just steer clear of water bodies anyway, because if it's a vast expanse of water, I cannot just swim across because it takes a lot of time, because it's either slow, it's not worth it, or if I try to swim faster, the stamina meter goes down quickly, and yeah, you know what happens then, you just drown and the game has to reset. Yeah.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power.
Yeah, I got this crystal.
Lisa,
right?
are you able to analyze it? It's a crystal embedded...
Oh my god, yeah. I can't hear it.
Let me take a
my
look.
own voice. Can't hear my own voice. It's very weird. Let me
I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the
Lisa
moment.
has the most,
Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted
voice.
section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress, though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch!
Oh, the hell?
Gosh, that hurt!
What hurt?
The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close.
So she's a magician, so I think some interaction.
I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us. Both literally and...
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight. and the gratitude of the acting Grandmaster.
Okay.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Stormterror's rage and strange crystals. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna get a bunch of levels through this. Let's talk to Lisa. I mean Lisa. Hello?
May the wind guide you.
Yeah, for sure. It's getting harder to tell me about the library. I like more about. Okay, tell me about
You
the
can
library.
visit whenever you need to look something. Naturally, the just don't forget to return.
Okay, so fuck it. I thought she'll tell me something very interesting about. Yeah, I thought she'll tell me something very interesting about the library and how I'm able to use it. But I think I'll just have to visit it. I'm not gonna be reading a lot of books, to be honest, because yeah, you know why. I haven't read a lot of books per se, and like I don't like to read what do you say, novels and books in general. Not my thing. I would rather watch a documentary. I know like a lot of people, like all these smart guys, especially all my peers, because I'm from a science background. Everybody in my community likes to read, you know. So I am like an outcast of a person when it comes to books. Yeah, because the reason behind that is very simple. That I've always thought that all these things, like all these stories, are opinionated by some guy or a girl, and I myself like to read and write.
There's something
It's
you
a very
didn't.
weird
The dragon
topic.
and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
Yeah.
So you do remember him, that green guy.
Yeah, I
He
do.
looked just like that guy down there.
Sure.
See? Wait. Hold. That's the same.
Are we gonna chase? Holy fuck, did I lose health? Yeah, so also I have this wing thing. What the hell?
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him.
Okay. Can you let me though? Hello? I don't see any foot marks or anything. No, I do see them now. My bad. Then he turned left. Yeah, but
His
then
footprints lead to this wall.
instead of climbing the wall. Don't tell me I have to climb that wall in the exact same manner and I cannot do this instead. Oh, how lame, man, how lame. Oh, fucking lame. Okay, let's climb. gonna get to higher ground and let's see what I find out from there. See, my meter is gonna go down and I'm gonna fall. I'm not finding a ledge. Yeah, see? This is what happens. This is exactly what I was talking about. Anyway, so my whole point is thing leads me here and then it disappears. Okay. One second. Climb up the wall or what is happening? Fuck it. I'm anyway gonna follow this right. Yeah, I guess. I leveled up just by using that. Yeah, he's there. I see him. The green dude. Or girl, I don't know. Seems like a girl to me.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in the west. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war spread. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Oh, it's a dragon tier, the one that we have. So these are like.
Wait, you guys are...
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Stormterror. Why do you call him that? Are you
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Stormterror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Yeah.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
He's the one purifying and not the crying.
Huh?
You really do have some wonderful abilities.
Yeah, I do. Even I did not know that, to be honest.
Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal, but I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Oh, I should have taken him
Huh.
in.
What do you make? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what?
Familiar to what?
Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one! You can't miss it! Surely you still remember?
Yeah, it's in Windrise. Let's go. So again, to get you guys up to speed of what I'm really doing. So there are these checkpoints, there are statues, there are teleport points. So you gotta discover them and open them up, and then you can teleport on them. So basically that's what I'm doing. I could have walked there, but it's a really tedious task unless you have a mount, which I don't really have it by now. I don't think I don't even know like if you're supposed to have a mount at some later point in the game or something, but for now the way to go is to discover as many teleport points as you can all across the map and just teleport.
What
on
are
them.
you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Stormterror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing? I think it was clean after that.
Oh my god.
His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
True. Let's get this up.
Come a little closer.
Oh Oh no. I need Lisa now. So I'm gonna do Lisa for the most part when he's on the... But when he's on the ground, then I can become this and trash him. Massive DPS. Let's do this. Did you do that? Are you charged? Noel is charged, apparently. Noel?
Have a good night, Shun.
Oh my god, I'm just so
Let it rain.
I'm actually wasting stuff. No. Okay. Again? How did you get hit?
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons.
Okay.
Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body.
Okay, healing tree. Avatar tree confirmed.
Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you.
You're doing something.
So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the
Mondstadt Cathedral?
to claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Okay. Fucking level ups नहीं हो रहा यार. I need level up. Like my adventure level is not exactly going up. That's bad. My adventure level has to go up and it's still 10 for some reason. Holy shit. So many fucking stairs. So many fucking stairs. And when I'm done with stairs, I will have more stairs. Oh my god.
Anything the knights can do for you.
So this Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With
Okay.
it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Stormterror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's
Yeah,
said that
exactly.
it's enshrined
What
deep
were
within the
those options?
cathedral. Somewhere. I'll go take a look around.
What should we do, chat? Shall we go in with them? I mean, there's no chat, but yeah. All right, boys. What is up? Okay, holy shit. That was a long, big note, right? I wasn't sure if I could hit it, but
Let me handle
I did not
this.
hit any notes, to be honest. It was just an extended
Hello there, sister.
nonsense.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the God of Animo.
Okay.
But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius.
Because you, dear sister, I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Stormterror.
What is a liar, by the way?
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
Okay.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Stormterror end up getting killed that way?
Lyre, a stringed instrument like a small U-shaped harp with a string. Oh, so the one that he was using, it was a lyre, but he needs the holy lyre. Okay.
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the God of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Why are you?
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the God of Animo, Barbados, has descended.
Okay.
Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the God you've been serving?
What?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
Did he just think that that would work?
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know.
How much charge? 1 second. How much charge? Yeah, sure.
She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
I've never met her. Do you think she'll
Barbados
believe
bless
me?
you.
Yeah,
I know
introduce
you.
myself.
You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Yeah, we can't get it. We just can't get it.
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a...
So what are you trying to say?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very... Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand
I knew
for
that.
free will.
He's gonna resort to
Any
fucking
suggestions
stealing
on just how we steal
from
it?
the cathedral, that too.
Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look, but seriously, aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents.
Why do I
Besides,
have to do all
if I
this?
was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity,
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Anyway, either of the two options though involve me stealing anyway. What the fuck does... Open the Paimon menu. Go in the time. Move the hand, you want to wait and blah blah blah. Okay, let's sit and make it night, okay? 18 to 6. So let's make it 20. Don't have like final control. Holy shit, man. Witcher 3 menu. So do I have to leave the cathedral first and enter it again? That seems to be the way. So I have to enter the cathedral after that time, and then have to... Will there be Venti again? 18 and 6. So basically 12 hours where there is no light. Yep. Precisely. Okay, so this time when we enter, we should be on time, because the description clearly said that I have to enter the cathedral between 18 and 6. $1,800 and $600. Like this idiot. No. Actually go inside. Oh, I have to go inside as in the basement? Actually going inside the... Oh man, oh man. Okay, I still can see guards, to be honest. Who the hell is that? Is he glitched? What is R2? Okay, at least now I know how it works.
Who are you? She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
What the hell? Okay, man, this was a setup. We straight up walked into it. I did not want to do this from the very start. It's not because I'm covered up, because I know it's not the guy, the bard. It's not the bard, but it's the fucking fox people. But still, man, I did not want to do this anyway.
What? Follow me.
My oh my, why do I have to do this? I don't know what did I do, but I just entered this place. 3 seconds, 2 seconds I had left. Deploy the gliders like ASAP. Not very comfortable with the glide portion yet, I think.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts. Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your,
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Oh.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened?
But he's
Why
not
have
with
you
them, so he's
mobilized
not
so many?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my cellars.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Okay. So these are the fox people that actually steal. Actually stole the thing.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No
True.
need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask? He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one... Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guard. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the... Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt, and a shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to... And towards the Fatui? Weak
Fatui.
and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like...
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonia.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Liar. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some content. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
So I can basically roam around because I was the one inside. Makes sense, makes sense. Obviously makes sense because I was the one who was going to steal the thing. They saw me, but apparently they could just see that I'm blonde and nothing else. The most memorable thing about the whole appearance is that he's blonde. Period. Nothing else. Nada. Holy shit. What a bunch of fucking... Okay. Yeah, the loading time on the PS is like really... like it disconnects you from the game, wouldn't you say so? Because the graphics and everything is really fine, like everything looks very beautiful, everything is so playable. I mean, the frame rate is also decent. There are stutters here and there, but nothing too major and nothing too weird, I would say. Everything is really fine, but yeah, I just want to make it 12. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, but I think the loading time is something in which the PS4 is clearly beaten by the PC. If you have a good PC, that is. Because it does make it look very pretty, so yeah, like it does look very pretty, but "12" means not 12 in the afternoon, idiot. Holy shit. But yeah, as I was saying, so the PS4 with loading times in almost any game is really bad. But if you have a good enough PC, I think the loading time shouldn't be more than 1-2 seconds, which is like really good, and the flow that you have doesn't really get interrupted. Pre-registration, dear travelers, thank you for your support. You should have reaching 10 million pre-registrations all across all platforms and regions to celebrate living. Actually, to be honest to you, I have this game in my cell phone as well. What really surprises me is the fact that the game is pretty much same on all platforms. I don't know how, but they've managed to put everything into the cell phone format as well. It takes up a lot of space. It takes up around 7-8 gigs. Let me just check the space and tell you right away. So on an iPhone, basically it takes up how much space? 1 second. I can let you know. It was really interesting, but one thing which is really not good about this is that they don't let you use a controller. Yeah, 7 gigs, 7.707. So 7 GB on a cell phone is a bigger space. It's like on the extreme side of storage capacities, but yeah, I think the game pretty much looks the same even on a cell phone, and it's a pretty good game if you would like to play a next-gen game on a cell phone, and it's available for on Android as well, I think. So yeah, you should check it out if you really are interested. If you don't have a good enough PC or a PS or anything else, but I'm sure you would have a self-worth.
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise.
I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Stormterror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Stormterror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe.
Even I don't believe it, to be honest. And for the record, and it's on stream that I'm saying this, I don't believe.
We can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade.
I believe you.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to do any of this. I believe you.
Persuade our stubborn command. Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds.
Exactly.
However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it.
Wait a second, look at her boob physics, by the way. Her shoulders and the chest. I don't know what's going on with the breathing, to be honest.
But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Stormterror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind.
Wow.
Something
This is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective... The Cryo-Gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo God's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo God's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Yeah.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
Yeah, just to leave time, and I was like, there's a hidden, what do you call it? Chamber. Or a trapdoor that opens up and then goes directly to some underground tunnels, and from there you can just... You get out into a boat near a port or something. I don't know. Like Perry the Platypus. I don't know. What am I saying? Taking close. Keep mementos of the size and experience. You can change your character's pose as well. Wow. Actually, technology?
I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out.
True.
Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Okay, so now that the dialogue is over, I can try to jump. I mean teleport. Yeah. So that was a custom pin, but yeah, you can basically place a lot of custom pins. So once I had placed this for a quest, but now that the quest is over, there's no need for the pin to stay there, you know. And otherwise, in some time, I will just have pins all over the map, and nothing else that I can actually see on the map. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was talking about. So this meter you see right here, right? So yeah, this meter does not get filled. Even if I stand here, it is actually going down. It does not recover. So if suppose that this was a very what? Okay, this should be a holy liar. Yeah. So as I was saying, had it been like a very wide, oh no, I guess cryo. I need a cryo. I need a recommended cryo, but holy shit. Okay. Cryo party.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I do get. Yeah, it's fine. So as I was saying, the required level is very high, as you can see, but yeah, I'm not spending a lot of level points because I am somehow able to do missions, so I will be spending them very wisely. Otherwise, I do have experience cards which I can be using to level up my characters, which are the characters that you saw on the screen previously, but I'm not going to do that because I have to be smarter. Oh, what is this guy? Holy shit, this guy's cool. That's nothing. Let's just call a cryo guy, no?
Dodge this! Freeze! What's the hurry?
It's an exquisite chest. Yes, yeah, again I got some experience, right? So I can use those experience cards that I'm getting in missions like these and whatnot to actually level up. Who are you?
No, no! Don't eat me! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the liars? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find...
This guy looks like he's about to...
You just worry. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a...
Did he say Signora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Okay. Let's look at what is what the other attack is. Let's go to this room first.
Never heard of that. What are you lot doing here? That lie's way too obvious. And just how do you... Think you can look down your nose at me? The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost.
So basically I have to fight you? Oh, I have to...
Here to play with me.
How did you become this?
Use myself a little.
Cool. Really cool.
The more, the merrier.
Holy shit.
Over here. Let me amuse myself a little.
Very bad. Holy shit.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
That's very cool. Sure.
Surely the key must be in there.
Who are you? What? I'm... Fine. All right. I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't tell anyone that it was me who gave...
Okay, thank you.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Where do you go? Hello?
So prepare yourself. No escape.
और ये बहुत
Prepare yourself. No escape.
Okay, so ये बेटा
Leaving so soon. With the wind! Wind blade! Can't run from death.
Fuck you. Easy peasy,
Finally,
man.
the lyre is back in safe hands.
Is it though?
Where did that guy go, though? He was here a
Fuck
second
this
ago.
guy. Character is really cool. The red one, man.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the...
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Where's my chest? Where's my chest? Where is my... Usually it's just there. But it's a leaving portal. Okay, so my chest was the lyre itself. Everything else is closed. Where is the chest, boys? I always get a chest. Hello? Okay. Okay. So these teleport sequences are shorter, but the loading sequences are way longer. So now I'll comparatively, it'll be sooner. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, generally, yeah, as you can see, it's like a little bit, a tiny, itsy bitsy bit shorter. Shorter, as you can see. But yeah, fuck you, I don't want to. Holy shit, sorry. I'm fine, thanks. Yeah. So all these sequences are longer and the other ones are shorter. So this is just of me going into a room or teleporting somewhere. These sequences are shorter, whereas story load sequences are longer, is what I'm trying to say. I like the loading screen also, like the windmill and all. Thank you.
This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work.
Holy shit, but you...
As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. It's animal. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even D-Luke's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master D-Luke? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Okay. It turned golden.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some...
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if so...
Alright guys, thank you so much. I will be pausing the stream here and we'll be getting back to getting more tears from Dvalin because he's probably crying again. As you can see, he's tormented by all these things that are going on, and he's one of the Four Winds, and something is causing this trouble. To know what is causing the trouble and to know how to deal with it. I mean, we sort of know how to deal with it, but is that the only way? Will we succeed? To know answers to all these questions, you will have to tune in again next time, because I think I'll be streaming the next portion of the story as well, so at least that is for sure. But I will be seeing you guys very soon. Take care and stay safe, boys and girls.